week. Good day, YouTube. What's going on out there? Thanks for checking in. Thanks for dropping by. So this is going to be a quick VR style video to Midwest Prepper. We did a video on a VR to another channel challenge. Ever chance to get to talk to another channel, promote another channel, new channels, whatever, get to do it. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, Midwest Prepper did the VR to, it's the Big Country Survival Challenge, 3 questions. It's his 100 sub challenge, he's calling it. He just hit 100 subs, so he put out the question to just to get to know his viewers, I guess, better and spread the word. So that's what I'm going to do. I hadn't heard of him, so Midwest Prepper sent me his way, and go check him out. I'll put the links to their channels in the challenge video in the description box below for everybody. But yeah, it's a Big Country Survival Challenge, 3 questions. It says 3 simple questions, pretty straightforward, nothing off the rails. It's pretty simple. But his first question is, if you had only one EDC item you could have in a situation, what would it be? And it can't be a firearm. Your EDC firearm doesn't count. And I was thinking, why would you choose your firearm as your go-to EDC item? Like, it's so limited in scope. It can't do everything that you need in any situation. And I think the go-to for, if I had only one EDC item, it would be the pocket knife. I mean, if your answer is not pocket knife, I really want to know why, or a fixed blade knife, pocket knife, whatever. A knife, in general, is your most useful tool, your most needed tool in a situation, survival, SHTF, or otherwise. If you don't have a knife, you're going to try to find one. You're going to try to find different items that do all the things that a knife does. So that's definitely be my EDC item, and I would challenge anybody to use any tool other than that as your go-to EDC item. Like your pocket knife, it's a tool, it's a weapon, it can be used to make tools and weapons. It's very versatile. It can catch your fish and game, it can skin, you can use it as a weapon, like I said, attach it, make it on an end to make a spear out of it. You can make a spear with it, shaving down your limbs. You can make traps with it. You can do all these things with your knife. So I think it should be everybody's go-to EDC. Why it wouldn't be, I don't know, but please, if you feel otherwise, let me know what your number 1 EDC item would be other than that. So that was the first question. Your one go-to item, your one go-to EDC item that's not a firearm. And your firearm shouldn't be number 1 in your EDC go-to anyway. That's just a very specific role, as the way I see it. His second question, how important is physical fitness and preparedness in SHTF, and to what extent and why? I think it's very important. Pastor Joe Fox does good videos about it, staying physically fit. And obviously everybody has their own challenges, but anything you can do to improve your stamina, cardiovascular stamina or strength, or all to get, all at one time, is your flexibility is even part of that fitness, I think, is important. Anything you can do to improve or maintain those, maybe you're not even an ability to improve upon it. And everybody has their limitations. It's very important, and anything you can do in particular to improve your condition in those respects is going to be important when survival or SHTF does come around. It's going to help you process what food you do catch or do need or do have better. It's going to make your system ready. It's going to help you endure stress better. Physical fitness helps your body manage the stress and other mental challenges before your brain breaks down. Your body breaks down before your brain breaks down. So the more physically fit and ready your body is, the longer your mind and your mental state can endure. So your physical fitness is definitely very important. I did I think the first video series I did on my channel was about bugging out, an actual bug out prac app. series that I did, and a reality check for everybody in what level of physical fitness you need to bug out, and how bugging out is the last resort of all last resorts. So that level of physical fitness is one thing, but being able to go out and work all day and do things is very important. So, being able to hike all day is one thing, but just being able to get out and in the elements and prosper, you can't be taking a break every 10, 15 minutes, So you do need to do it, meant for me to be in shape. I did the burpee challenge years ago till I basically injured myself to where I needed to stop that. But anything you can do to challenge yourself to help improve that, I think is very, very important, because of, like I said, the body breaks down before the mind breaks down. Once your body's broke down, the mind becomes more susceptible, among those things, and just being able to get things done. Like I said, strength, conditioning, and flexibility are all important. So I would make those as being a pretty high priority, fitness-wise. If you're working around a homestead, using tools, shovels, axes, stuff like that all the time, you're going to have a certain maintenance. Excuse me. You're going to have a certain ability to maintain a certain fitness level. But if you're prepping in a more an atmosphere where you're not doing things like that all the time, you definitely need to plan your own activities so that you're doing things above and beyond what you do in your normal daily, whether it's walking, running, whatever. But definitely just whatever you can. A big thing on that too is not being a requirement to be on certain medications, like the diabetes, high blood pressure, all that stuff. Not being on those medications is going to be crucial. Any physical fitness level you can do to prevent having to be on medications when it does come around, SHTF or otherwise, or survival situation, is going to help you. So I guess that's enough about that. I consider it to be very important, and just to whatever extent that you can make it. Anything improvement is always better than devolving, I guess you'd say. And the final question is one random fact about you. And I was like, goodness, I think everything's on my channel. I wanted to do something, at least, I guess, randomly. What random things have I not talked about on here? Or have not shown, or whatever, random facts. Random fact, I had eye surgery years and years ago, where they cut your eyes. You used to have horrible vision. That's a huge, when you talk about SHTF and prepping, being able to get eye surgery and have clear vision without aid is huge. I remember, the way you have to treat your glasses and manage your eyes and stuff when you have horrible vision like I had, could cause for great problems when you don't have those your corrective eyewear, whether it's contacts or glasses. Contacts are very unsanitary in a survival situation. So anything you do, and then obviously you can get sunglasses and stuff. I always wear those just to protect my eyes. But that's been a huge improvement, and just a random fact, I guess, that I don't think I've ever talked about on here. But it is a prepping item, really. If you have the ability to get that eye surgery done, I got the PRK one where they grind it. Not the LASIK where they cut it, because of the minuscule chance that you could get blindsided by something and reopen that wound or that scar area where that LASIK is done. But LASIK is a lot cheaper, and even if you can get that done, it'd be a huge benefit, I think, for anybody. LASIK in particular is real easy to recover from, and it's like you're back to work like in a day and a half, 2 days, and it's really beneficial if you can get that done in a prepping, long-term, looking at it standpoint. But anyway, that's a random fact. Eye surgery. So he wanted to, we can tag somebody. I wanted to tag just 2 people. Just to throw this out there, spread the word about Big Country Survival in his channel. But Wes S., if you want to get a chance to knock out these questions, knock it out. And Tone Norte, Las Vegas, he hasn't talked about prepping and survival in a minute. So throw this out here to him and put his 2 cents in. So thanks for checking in. Go check out Big Country Survival, Midwest Prepper. We'll talk to y'all later. Live free.